Welcome, everyone. Welcome to a new episode of Love and Murder, the weekly true crime podcast discussing relationships gone terribly wrong. I am your host, AI Jane, back for your midweek mini. In today's midweek mini, I'll be telling you about a case of a judge doing the unthinkable to his wife. As a pre-show reminder, don't forget to join us over on Patreon at patreon.com/loveandmurder. You get more episodes and so many extras over there. Also, before we begin, I want to say that this episode is alleged. I'm just a simple podcaster, and I'm relating news that was researched. This case is still ongoing, so it's alleged. Now, on to the episode. On August 3, 2023, the bailiff and court clerk at a California courthouse received an out-of-office message from their judge, which said, quote, "I just lost it. I just shot my wife. I won't be in tomorrow. I will be in custody. I'm so sorry." The staff laughed. What's the catch? Where's the punchline? In approximately 1951, the now 72-year-old Judge Jeffery Ferguson was born to a military family. During his childhood, him and his family traveled and lived throughout Asia. He then moved to California to go to college and go to law school. In 1983, he began his legal career in the Orange County District Attorney's Office. He then moved on to working on narcotics cases. Sometime after this, he married and had a son. This marriage, however, didn't last. In 1996, he married again, this time to a woman named Cheryl. He and Cheryl had a son. So now he has 2 boys. As a prosecutor, he'd been Attorney of the Year and served as the North Orange County Bar Association's president from 2012 to 2014. In 2014, he was elected as a judge in Fullerton, California, which is an Orange County city, and he took office in 2015. In 2017, he was reprimanded by the Commission on Judicial Performance because he posted something on Facebook about a judicial candidate, and also because he was online friends with attorneys who would be presenting arguments before him. Which brings us to August 3, 2023. Jeffery and Cheryl had gone out to eat and started arguing at the restaurant. While arguing, Jeffery made a sign with his fingers as if to shoot towards his wife. Allegedly. When they got home, in the Anaheim Hills neighborhood, the argument continued. Allegedly, and according to apnews.com, during the argument at home, Cheryl said something similar to, quote, "Why don't you point a real gun at me?" Supposedly, Jeffery said fine and pulled a gun from his ankle holster and shot her in the chest. This happened right in front of their son, who's an adult by this time, not that age makes it any less traumatic. He called 911 to tell the operator that his father had been drinking too much that night and had shot his mom. A short time later, Jeffery called 911 and reported a shooting. The operator asked if he was the one who shot his wife. He replied with something to the effect of, "I don't want to talk about it," but said she needed a paramedic. Somewhere in this time is when he sent the message to his office. The staff sincerely thought this was a joke. I mean, if you were in their position, wouldn't you? When police arrived, they noticed that Jeffery smelled heavily of alcohol and said, "Oh man, I can't believe I did this." Cheryl was pronounced dead at the scene. Jeffery was arrested, charged with murder with weapons-related enhancements, and held on $1 million bail in Santa Ana. He was released on August 4 after posting bond. During his court appearance, he pleaded not guilty. The court ordered him to surrender his passport, stay away from alcohol and firearms, submit to searches, wear an ankle monitor and wear monitoring devices to monitor his blood alcohol content. He also is barred from frequenting bars and liquor stores. Sergeant John McClintock of the Anaheim Police Department said, "The judge, quote, is afforded the same constitutional right to post bail as anyone else." Jeffery's attorneys, John Barnett and Paul Meyer, gave a statement which said, quote, "This is a tragedy for the entire Ferguson family. It was an accident and nothing more." They also said that they, the attorneys and Jeffrey, were confident that a jury would agree that no crime was committed. Quote, "This was an unintentional, accidental shooting and not a crime." He is set to be arraigned on September 1st, 2023. So what do you think of this episode? I would really like to hear your thoughts, and you have 3 ways of sharing them with me. Number 1, you can tell me in the comments below. Number 2, you can join the Lamb Facebook group. It's a free and welcoming group where you can discuss the cases with the rest of the Lambs. Number 3, you can join the exclusive Lamb community here at www.patreon.com/loveandmurder. I want to hear from you, and I'll see you in the next episode.